What up, guys? Another one of you dropped a copy inside our free school community, and today we are going to review it live. And by the way, this is a completely for free school community, completely for free. You get your copy reviewed for free, outreach feedback, and real strategies to help you win in the copywriting business. Yeah, this one is gonna be unfiltered, probably unscripted, just giving free value. Alright, guys, here's the copy that he sent me, and let's give it a look. By the way, his name is Eliasar, and he's saying, I'm really trying to improve. Any tips will help. I got you, bro. I got you. Okay, let's do it, guys. So, let's start with the subject lines. He's making multiple subject lines. I actually don't like that. I feel like if you just pick one of them who is more compelling to the idea you are trying to give in your email, that would be better. But let's go. First one, break from your 9 to 5 in the next 2 weeks. How to break from your 9 to 5 fast. So if you want to break from I guess it's break. Break from your 9 to 5, read this. Read this if, okay, I think it's all the same. But I kinda don't like this kind of subject lines because, bro, you're not underrated. For real. Like, anyone who is saying break from the 9 to 5, skip the matrix, and he's not underrated, I don't feel it. I don't feel like, well, you don't have a Bugatti, you don't have a Pagani, you don't have a Ferrari. So, no one would believe you that you can actually make them break from the 9 to 5. So, how you can convince them of a product or a program that's gonna make them survive or break from the 9 to 5? I will tell you, the only thing that you can do is to be specific as fuck, specific about one skill, about something super specific in that skill. Because I think any skill on the earth, you will find like 10 gurus at least on YouTube, like 20 gurus, like a lot of them. So if you wanna stand out, if you wanna be different, you gotta make it specific as fuck, brother. You gotta make something specific. I didn't read the copy yet. Maybe if you are talking about trading or something, be specific about it. If you are talking about the forex, because that's how you get the people attention, brother. So I have like a nice sheet code to write the subject lines and the hooks. First thing I do is take the idea, which is the 9 to 5, like, and take that idea and search rumors about the 9 to 5 job, and maybe how AI can replace. I think I typed it wrong, but anyway. Okay, an entrepreneur's very cool view. Can I use AI to replace my 9 to 5? The 40 jobs most at risk from. Like, this is very cool. Like, you could make your subject line something like this, like the 40 jobs that most at risk from AI, and 40 it can touch. That's beautiful. For sure, you're not going to say that exactly, but for example, if your client avatar, most of them, let's say some working at some bullshit companies, say something like this. Say something that they're gonna fire them soonly because AI is taking over on all those things. The 38-year-old writer lost 70% of his client to chatbots. And actually, when you are providing some studies, some things specific about your niche or industry or what the fuck idea you are trying to give, if you are too specific, if you are showing them that you have made a good research, if you have made a nice research about that, you are now the expert. You are talking. And actually, why I do this, why I search for rumors or something like that, because I like to make them fear. I like to make them, they have to take action right now. And how to do that is to make them afraid of the no action. The no action will make them afraid. That idea is pretty cool. I like it. You can maybe have your own ways, but I like that. Okay, Let's look at the rest. Hey, let me be honest, working a 9 to 5. Bro, I think that you haven't used ChatGPT at all because the structure is a little bit fucked up, you know? Like, let's be honest, working a 9 to 5 for 65 years and then retiring and finally getting to travel the world or do things. Bro, first thing, it's generic as fuck. Second thing, that's not how we make the structure. I think you're a little bit beginner, but this is not how we make the structure. We make the structure something like a mix between long phrases and short phrases. That's how you make, and that's how you structure your copy. You know. Let me give you an example. If you don't know what structure means, we'll take that copy and paste and ask ChatGPT structure that piece of copy with mix of long and short sentences. Did I write it wrong? Let's see if ChatGPT can cook that. Alright, better flow, contrast. You know, that's how you make the structure, you know. It's a little bit good, you know. Working a 9 to 5 for the next 45, 50. You know this dot. For sure, I'm not going to take that and put it into my copy. I'm just showing you the structure. ChatGPT copy is always generic as fuck and it's a little bit boring. Just to retire one day and finally I just want you to see the mix between the long and short phrases, you know, and how to make like spaces, how to bold the sentences, you know. That's not your job right now because you know AI make it so I wouldn't tell you to bother to make it yourself, you know, because AI already is already making that. So that's how you structure. So let's get back to our point. Let's read what you have said. And retiring, you're finally getting to travel the world or do the things you truly want. Bro, that's why I think I will make it my slogan. You have to make it specific as fuck if you want the people listen. Bro, if when you go to the doctor, when you go to an engineer, and when he's talking about specific things you feel, specific pain points you have, that's when you know that he knows what the fuck he's talking about. You know? Like whenever I try to when I was a beginner like you, whenever I send a copy like this, a copy with generic information to a business owner, he always put it on scene and never reply to me because it's weak, it's boring, and they know that it's made with AI. By the way, your copy is not made with AI, but it's a little bit boring, you know. This I know that you are trying to give them some dreams, some inspiration, and making the money travel the world. But people have seen that like thousand times, brother. But in 2026, no one is doing that anymore. So you gotta be super fucking specific. Like even if you wanna say like travel the world, I wouldn't say travel the world, just travel the world. Like I would say like spending 18 days in Bali while the business is still running, while you're still getting paid, taking your family in Bali for like 18 days, as I just have said, and making even more money if you are sitting at home, you know. So that's the whole idea. Like having no boss breathing down your neck or something like that, or be specific. Just be specific, brother. Or do the things you truly want to do. Like give me the things that maybe you will want to do. So maybe you don't know what the things that people want. Like I respect that. If you don't know, like we will take that information. No, don't take that. I will go to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT what the what the thing that people actually want after they get a bigger paycheck. Paycheck and how money affects their life. and be specific. Let's see. All right. People don't want money. They want what money removes. That's good. I actually like it. Like you could talk about the pain point, agitate what they have, agitate the problems. Don't say you will make money. Like let's see. Mental peace, like talking about something like that, not checking their bank app with anxiety. That's amazing, brother. Not stressing about rent, bills, or emergencies. Like I wouldn't say that in the copy, but I would say like imagine you had an emergency. Your dad, for example, got a spinal surgery. Yeah, he has to make that surgery as soon as possible, and you are broke as fuck. How the fuck would you handle this situation? By the way, I had this exact the same thing, but I wasn't broke. I had the money, and I got my father one of the best doctors in my city. It was me and my brother, to be honest. It's not me. We handled everything related to the money, and we handled everything. But anyway, sleeping without the what if something goes wrong fear. That's pretty cool. Helping parents without stress, that's cool. Knowing their family is covered if something happens. Quitting a toxic job if they want, you know. That's pretty cool. You could take one idea, take one core main idea and play on it. Don't just say you will make money, you will skip the matrix, you will quit the 9 to 5. Because as long as people don't know you, they wouldn't listen, brother. They wouldn't listen. Even from a guy like Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is a billionaire, obviously. And some people don't listen to him because he's always talking about escaping the night of 9 to 5, escape the matrix, all that. But if you want to stand out, if people don't know you, if you don't have like a million followers on Instagram, don't talk about those things, please. So let's get into your copy. Truly sounds horrible. Well, what I'm about to reveal is going to change that. I don't know if you are making like a CTA right here. Is that a CTA? No, you are not putting any links because you can't make a CTA or putting a link like after like 4 lines. You know, you're gonna make it at the end, CTA at the end. But anyway, because one of my students, Rashida, was like you. She had a full-time job and had no okay. I had no experience, but made in just her first week. Why? Because she knew how to position herself to succeed just by using proven strategy. She knew how to get her landlord. What the fuck is that? To hire her and the proven tools to get highly and not do much economic until your system. Bro, you are literally playing on too many points at once. You are playing at Rashida points like you are talking that she has used your strategies. Yeah, you have like, and you at the same time you are talking about don't wait until you are 65 to live the life you dream of. Like, I don't like it, to be honest. I don't like, but it's totally okay. It's totally okay. Like in my first like 3 months or 4 months, I've been the same. My copy been the same. Maybe you are better than me, but as I've been always saying, you need to play on specific pain points. But talking about generic things, I don't like. And you gotta follow some frameworks. I know I don't follow frameworks. I know that people are saying, yeah, frameworks are bullshit. I don't use frameworks, but you should use frameworks. I've been in the game for like 2 years, but you are someone who's been like 3 months or 4 months or 5 months. You gotta use frameworks, but because it's showing you how to think, how to structure everything. Like I like the best formula, either formula, both are great. Like, and there is something really bad you are making right here. I don't think you are writing for a real coach. I don't think you are writing I think you are writing for an imaginary coach. Because if you are writing for a real coach, you would have said the strategy you are talking about. Like you are talking about using proven strategy. What is this strategy? Talk about it. Why you are not talking about it in the email? Because that's how you get the people's attention. Like, and you're gonna make it like a new strategy, you know? and it's easy to use. There are a lot of things you are missing right now, my brother. So let's see the rest. You can start living it now. So if you want the proven strategies that will land the clients and give you the life you want, click here to get your hand held to fast track your success. Brother, I don't think it is that bad, but I think that you are not using ChatGPT in the best way. If you are using ChatGPT and AI and all that in the best way possible, and you are writing for a real coach who's giving a real strategy, a specific strategy about a specific industry, like till now, I don't know what you are talking about for real. You are talking about making money, but you are not talking about trading, copywriting, drop shipping. Just pick one specific thing and pick a specific strategy in it, you know? For sure, you are not talking about all the strategy, for sure, to make them curious to click the link in the call to action, but you'll give some hints, you'll give some, you are giving a testimonial right here, okay? That's good. Giving a testimonial is pretty cool. But give a testimonial for a dude who used the strategy and he succeed, not just made money, you know? That's the idea, my brother. And as I told you, if you actually can use ChatGPT, you can make your copy much better, brother. Like, for example, but you are not helping me help you. Like, I don't know what you are talking about here. But for example, if you are talking about trading, like if you are talking, I would go to ChatGPT, ask him what traders feel when they are doing their work. Is this chat? Like I would search for something like that. What's your feel? Maybe you would say like ChatGPT is bullshit and ChatGPT information are bad, bro. If they are bad, go to the coach you have been following him and making the copy for him, and look at the comments, look at the reviews, look at the VSL reviews, look at all of these, and collect the pain points, collect what people are feeling, But if you but if you trust ChatGPT, do it with ChatGPT. Like they are feeling hyper focus, makes you lose tension. Okay, that's good. Eyes locked on the shot, breathing gets shallow, every candle feels important. Those things you can give it in the agitation board. When you're agitating, you can give these sentences and ask some questions like this. Is this really valid? Did I miss something? What if this the only one that failed? Like actually, if you started the email with like three questions like those, your email will be on a whole different place, my brother, because you are talking about specific pain points they feel, about questions they ask to themselves. You know, that's how you get better. That's how you write better copy. And that's the beauty of using ChatGPT. A lot of people are using ChatGPT and asking ChatGPT, bro, make the copy for me, and they are giving some raw data. Bro, what the fuck? ChatGPT is not making your copy. He can make the structure. He can give you pain points. After you make the copy, he can make some edits, fix some grammars, but ChatGPT can't make the copy. Or if it can make the copy, no one would hire a copywriter, but it can't make a specific high ticket value or high ticket value copy, it can't. That's why they need copywriters. So the urge to make interfere, like wanting to enter early, that's all some pain points you can look at. Fear of looking stupid, fear of like every line of those, I can take it and I can make a whole copy about it, a whole email just about this specific line, and make the whole email is based about it. And it will make sense because it's specific and they will feel it's made for them, and I would actually use some phrases like this. A lot of people is saying like, don't make this kind of phrase, like you have to be on point, like all the phrases have to be like has the best grammar possible. But no, When you are trying to write something like thanks, if you are typing thanks like this, it will not get their attention, you know. Maybe it will feel like AI when I'm reading an email like this. But if you are writing thanks like this, it feels more human, you know. Not just thanks. I'm giving an example. Like for example, don't say I don't give a fuck. For example, I don't give a fuck. But you could say something like this. I didn't give a fuck. That's how you make them know that you are a real human. Because AI is everywhere, my friend, and AI is destroying everything. So if you want to stand out, be specific, make like some mistakes like this in the, it's not mistakes, but make some phrases like this. And as I told you, so if you want to remember one thing, be specific, search for the pain points, and your copy will get much better, my friend. And if you like this kind of videos, and if you are watching till now, I think it's like 20 minutes. If you are watching all of this, I say if you actually like this, like the video, because that's how I would know that I should make more videos like this. Because lots of people hate this kind of videos because it's raw, it's unscripted, and I'm just like freestyling all of the things. But some of people like it. Some of people like the reviews. Some of people like a real life copy, you know. So if you wanna get your copy reviewed, you can check my buyer room. It's a free school community completely for free. I would actually review your copy just like I reviewed the copy for our brother. What's his name? Eliasar Medina. Just like I did for him, I would do for you. Yeah, that's it, my friend. See you in the next video.